I'm Lisa. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today's video is about my new English garden, cottage garden, English cottage garden. I'm so excited over my yard. I want to share it with y'all, and I hope you like it as much as I do. I know it's going to take years for it to fill in to be the lush garden that I see on YouTube and in pictures on Pinterest, but I'm willing to wait, and I think it's a wonderful start. My neighbor on the other side of me, she moved and she took most of her plants with her, and she gave me all of these plants that you see and that you're going to see in I'm going to do one more video of the side of my house, and I'm going to do one of the backyard. And now I'm looking over there because that's where my yard is. And so I'm going to show y'all my front yard. There was nothing here. I was going to do sod, and I bought sod last year, and then I canceled the order because I didn't have anybody to put it down, and I wasn't sure how to do it. And in my heart, I really wanted a cottage garden. And so God is good, y'all. God is good, because there's no way that I could have afforded this at this time. I have butterfly bushes, and they are like $50 each at, you know, like I sort of say Home Goods. Not at Home Goods, at Home Depot. But they look like they have died, but they're not. When I did the key test, they are really good still. So that's great that they're still green, so they're just gone in shock or whatever. So, but all of these plants, most of them you see, except for about 4, are were given to me by my neighbor. And so I've been digging. I had to go dig them up and then come and dig in my yard to get them in. I had terrible roots. Oh my goodness, roots. I don't know if anybody's ever planted anything other than grass in this yard, because it was so full of roots. But I did it. It took me, it'll be Wednesday, okay, will be 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to get these plants in. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I am so blessed. You know, God can just bless you without you. You know, we think we have a plan, but I'm telling you, God's plan's always better. And I am so thankful that I got these plants, and they are gorgeous. They are just gorgeous, and I just love them. All right, let me show you what I did. This is my front yard. I am so excited, y'all. I just can't believe it. Remember last year there was absolutely nothing there? This is my front yard. So let's get a little closer. All right, I'm going to show you one side, and then I'll show you the other side. Don't pay any attention to any piles of dirt and also any weeds. These are canna lilies, and these are, I think they're called purple ones, I'm not sure, and then the green one in the back. And if anybody knows what this is, I do not know what that is. And let me get my little piece right here. Does anybody know what this is? I don't know if it is, oops, there it is. I'm not looking into the camera. I don't know if it's some kind of herb or what it is. So if you know, let me know in the comments. All right, and then these little small, these are flowers, and they are cosmos, and they are volunteers from last year. They just seeded themselves. I have a whole bunch of seeds left from last year too. And then I have the sunflower I bought, the Easter lilies I got from church, and then my blueberry bush I got from my daughter last year. Oh, looky y'all. Here are some little volunteer cherry tomatoes. I have bought a cherry tomato plant from Lowe's, and it already had a bunch of tomatoes on it. And this is what came up this year. These are volunteers. And on the other side is my little garden I have. I'm going to put them into the ground probably this week. Onions from a cut up onion that I just threw in there. Potatoes I threw in there. I need to hurry and get them in the ground. And tomatoes, and tomatoes where I just cut up a tomato. This is my little pecan that rooted, and I found it. I'm going to see if it makes a tree. And there's a little cosmos flower. And then this is one from my neighbor. I forgot what she called it. I have to look at my list. And isn't this gorgeous, y'all? Oh, I just love it. It's a hot pink color. In the camera it kind of looks red, but it is hot pink, a true hot pink. It is beautiful. And then I have the canna lilies again, several flowers of them. And this is my hydrangea from last year. This is cucumbers. I just cut them up. You're supposed to dry them and all that stuff. I just cut them up and put them in here, and they are already making little buds. All right, and over on this side I have my mums from last year, and also, let me slide over here real quick. This is another mum that I have. I have like, I think 5 mums. There's one, there's a little one, another little one, and this one's trying to bud up. This is my little, is this not cute? It's my bird cage, and I have my little teeny bird in there. I call him my little canary. And he's so beautiful when the sun shines on him in the afternoons. And flowers I planted. These are gorgeous. I got them from my neighbor. All these are from my neighbor except for the mums and the hydrangea and the flowers themselves, actual flowers. These flowers here I planted myself. And these 3 here, let me see if I can get them in the, can't see. These 3 here that look like they're dead are butterfly bushes. But I did the key test on them, and it does show green when I, on the stem of them, when I scraped it with the key, it did show. And they are not brittle, they are bendable. So that means they are still alive. Perhaps they're going to shock. I could have left them out too long before I planted them, but I think they're going to live. This plant as well is going to live. It is just going through shock or something, I guess. And I got these irises from another lady that we met at a local shop, and she said come to her house and dig them up. And this is a beautiful, I think I don't know what it is, but it's a pollinator. And then I have black elephant ears. My neighbor Cynthia, her friend, gave her 3 and she gave me 1. And I thought this was ivy, but it's something else. I'll try to list the plants in the description box. And this is another one of, but it's red and yellow. It's kind of dirty from the dirt, but from the rain we had last night. And is this this is a wart. Oh gosh, I forgot what it's called, but I'll list it. But isn't it pretty? I just have to deadhead it. I haven't had a chance because I've been too busy digging. And over here, my canna lilies, and also, sorry about that, my canna lilies, and also my tea cart. I'm going to put flowers up there too, some little potted flowers. I haven't got a chance to yet. And I have this hole. I was going to put one thing and I decided not to. I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet. This one is trying to recover from being transplanted, and I'm so excited. This is a Mexican petunia. I have 1, 2, I think I have 2 of these. Yes, I have 2 of these. I have 1 here, and then I have 1 in the backyard. Alright, this is the left side of my porch area, and the daisies came from my neighbor. Oh, and I do have 3 that these are the cosmos that volunteer that came up all by themselves, but I have a bunch of seeds I'm going to plant all around the yard. And here is, oh sorry, my shadow, a plant that I had bought last year, so hopefully it will thrive this year. And these little, I don't know what they're called, but they have survived the mailman walking on them and everything else. And then the canna lilies on this side. And I just love the canna lilies. I think they're gorgeous. I put these here to kind of like frame it, and I think they look beautiful. Hold on one second, we're gonna go around. And these are purple hearts my daughter gave me. They're gonna get much bigger. Hopefully by the summer. They spread way out in her yard, but I did transplant them, so it may take them a little bit more time. I have a bunch of, as you can see, a bunch of weeds and stuff that keep coming up, but I'm trying to get them as fast as I can. But I've been spending so much time digging for all these flowers. And this is a ivy I got last year, so I think I'm going to put it into the ground. So There it is. All right, let's go on the side of the house. I was going to show you all the side of my house, but I'm going to wait. This will be the end of this video, I think. And if you see the plant in the pot, that is a fake plant. I had put it out here so that the mailman, and I made a border before I planted all this stuff to try to keep people from walking over these, because they were really little then. You couldn't even tell they were much of anything other than weeds. So I'm going to get rid of that. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Just hit the subscribe button, doesn't cost anything, and hit the little bell next to it, and you'll be notified every time I put up a video. Y'all, I'm so excited. I know it's going to take years, but I'm just so excited about my yard. See you on the next video. Bye.